Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to go over a full court inbounds play that can potentially get your team a quick layup at the end of a quarter, or be used to kind of run the clock out late in the game. Fourth quarter, you're up 1 or 2 points, team's full court pressing you man to man, and you're trying just to get it across half court to run the clock out and win the game. So talk about the positioning here. I'm going to tell you why I have certain positions where they are, and you kind of use that to fit your personnel. Okay, so over here on the opposite side of the ball, see here if you're the inbounder, you're going to be looking this way down court, and this is going to be your right side if you're the inbounder, looking towards the basket, and then the opposite side, this would be your left. So I have this position here as the 4 because we have a left-handed 4 player. So if you had a left-handed 2 guard or 3 guard, you can put he or she here. Or if you don't have any left-handers, then you just put someone who's really comfortable with handling the ball. Maybe it's your 2 best ball handlers here at the top, and just kind of maybe they're interchangeable at that point. I like the fact of putting someone here that typically doesn't get the ball in big situations, just because if we do need to go to him or her, it's almost like the defense doesn't see it coming, right? So our 5 is one of our better players, and he's our biggest player. So we put him right here on the high post, and 2's also on the high post here. And we have, of course, our point guard who can get out and go pretty good and does a good job of getting open. So what happens is whatever side the inbounder is on, the opposite guard basically will come over the top here to receive the ball, and then the person that's over the ball is going to come this way and end up basically over here. And then as the person who's receiving the ball gets about midway into the paint, this person is going to jab and flash to the middle and try to basically open this area here wide open for that person to get the ball, and then leaving a wide open lane to take that person one-on-one all the way up the court. And you're going to have someone who's flashing straight up the middle as a release valve. Maybe you can pass the ball to them for a layup, and worst case, they just clear this area out. They pull their man with them. Okay, 2's job is basically simple. They're just going to step here, set a little screen, not too hard. They're just going to form a wall, just enough to try to deter that defender and make them work to get around. And then the opposite side would be the opposite thing. Obviously, if 3's inbounding the ball over here, 4 would come underneath, 5 would be the screener, 1 would go over the top, 2 would be the release man. So let's look at that slow-mo on both sides, and we'll go at a little bit faster pace to show you what that looks like. You see the timing of as soon as 1 got there, 5 released, and now we'll look on the opposite side. 4's coming underneath, 2's going to release as 4 gets to the middle of the paint, and then there you go. Okay, so again, the main thing is like kind of the timing of it, and you see 1 actually should have come a little bit further down here to pull that defender with them. But as you saw, whenever 4 got about right here, 2 is releasing. That way we can open this area here to make hopefully an easy pass, a little lead pass there, and then they can push the ball up the court. So we'll look at a little bit quicker pace here. Option 1, and then here's option 2. Same thing, just opposite sides. Okay, so I call this play wheel just because it kind of turns everyone almost in a complete circle in a sense. You can call it whatever you like, but I think it's a neat little play just to get the ball inbounded, possibly if you have 2-3 seconds left and you're trying to score, or 2 or 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter, you're up by a couple of points and you're trying to run the clock out and win the game. So let me know your comments below, guys. Other than that, we'll catch you in the next one.